Hey everybody, it's Joric. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Wanted to get out some July 2024 travel strikes that are going to impact your travel when you're going to get to Europe, as well as one that's going to be happening in September as well. So if you haven't traveled to Europe in the summertime, it's often where transportation strikes happen, whether it be trains, buses, airport, you name it, any type of public transportation. Often this is when workers will strike. So this year, 2024, is no different. So let's get after it so you know what's going on and maybe be able to prepare or make changes if you can. So first things first, in Italy, there's going to be an airport worker, a nationwide strike on July 5th. So that's coming up day after making this video. So if you're traveling to Europe or excuse me, to Italy and throughout Italy, you're going to want to check with the airline to see, do you still have a flight? Is it delayed? Is it canceled? So again, July 5th, nationwide, it's going to impact all the airports in Italy. Next up in Ireland, Aer Lingus, I think it's the biggest carrier in Ireland. They are having a pilot strike. It's an indefinite strike. It's going through July 7th. We'll see if they're going to continue strikes later into July and August. But right now, if you're using Aer Lingus for the foreseeable next few days, again, you're going to want to go to the website to make sure, do you still have a flight? Is it delayed, canceled, whatever? So again, Ireland, Aer Lingus, the pilot strike, make sure you're aware of what's going on from now through the 7th. London, UK, London Gatwick, they're having a couple of different strikes, July 12th through 14th, and then also the 18th to the 21st. So you're looking at security and passenger service staff are going to be on strike, which means that getting through airport security is going to take a little longer. Maybe getting your bags is going to take a little longer. So just be patient with that. You may be able to change your flight, maybe not. But just know if you're going through Gatwick, there could be some issues. Next up, there's going to be an airport strike in Scotland, specifically in Glasgow and Aberdeen. So a major airport in Glasgow, a regional airport in Aberdeen. Their union workers, again, pay and working conditions, they're going to be out. They've been out for a week or two already. So you're going to have a smaller or skeleton staff handling your services. So just be aware if you're flying into Glasgow, it may take you longer to get in or get out of. Same for Aberdeen. Next up is Turkey. There's going to be an air traffic controller strike in Antalya. It's the southern, kind of the coastal main beach area in Turkey. A lot of people go there to be able to get some sun and fun. If you happen to be going to this part of Turkey, it says it's going to impact about 50% of the flights, either arriving or departing, and the strike is going until July 14th. So if you're going to Turkey, just know if you're happening to go to Antalya or Antalya, I've heard people say both things, but if you're going to that location, just be aware that you're going to have maybe some difficulty through the 14th of July. Paris, I'm bringing this up because you have the Olympics starting this month, and there has been talk for months because they've had general strikes, they've had transportation strikes, all kinds of strikes in France, that there may be, that would be the best time for union workers, if they wanted to strike, to throw a monkey wrench into your Olympic travel in and around Paris and throughout the country for events. So I would always be aware, check French newspapers, your airline, your hotel. There's a number of different ways that they communicate if there's going to be strikes. If you happen to be going to France, Paris specifically, just make sure that you're checking that you can get to venues, get to events, do what you need to through the subway system, through the bus, train system, as well as through the airport. So just want you to be aware of that. Also, coming up, here's a tidbit for September. In the Netherlands, there's going to be a public transportation strike. So it's going to be impacting all public transport sectors. And of course, that's going to be especially Amsterdam, The Hague, and Rotterdam are going to be impacted the most with that. Amsterdam is a main airport to get into Europe or out of Europe. It's also one of the probably top 10 or 15 destinations to get to. So if you happen to be traveling in September and your itinerary is Amsterdam, The Hague, or Rotterdam, please be aware that you might have some difficulty getting in and around depending on if these strikes go through. It's going to be specifically September 12th, but they may have some more dates that they add to it along the way. So as always, want to get you the latest travel news, especially as it pertains to Europe. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy your travels.